What's up, guys? So today we've got the 92 overall, aka William Perry, the refrigerator. 84 speed, 93 acceleration, 93 strength, 92 block shed, 94 power move. All those stats are absolutely amazing. And yes, the abilities he gets are just as amazing. And I believe if you upgrade him all the way, you do get inside zone for 1 AP. I did not do that myself. He also does get edge threat, even though he's a defensive tackle. So if you did want to put him on the edge, you could also do that. I did give him inside stuff, but I did use the 3 AP for the training. Like I said, I didn't really want to spend all those coins to just upgrade him, just to give the 1 AP. But if you wanted to, that's an option. So with that being said, I will be comparing him to Warren Sapp. I've had him for the longest. That guy is awesome. Also has pretty much the same abilities. Well, not all of them, but he does have the inside stuff. And for a defensive tackle, that's probably more important. So I do want to mention one thing while this game goes on. When it comes to defensive tackles and corners, I know, especially for those of you who have been with me long enough, you guys know those particular positions are so hard to review, because if my opponent plays a certain way, I will hardly get any kind of footage. Now, with that being said, first of all, let me show you this right here. First play defensively for him, he gets involved in run stopping with Derrick Henry, that is, and that was awesome. So before I get into the whole review thing, I do want to talk about him real quick. Number one, yes, he did amazing. Yes, he got pressure on passing and on run stuffing. Yes, the abilities do help, but he really wasn't taking over any of the games. I played like 4 or 5 games with him. He never really took over a game. But to be fair, how many defensive tackles really take over a game? You know, you have to be extremely dominant with extreme abilities and extreme everything to take over an entire game as a defensive tackle. So as you see right here, he is getting pressure from time to time. He is being disruptive, which is nice, but he really wasn't dominant. And I know a lot of people are going to say, well, if you don't have these abilities, you can do this. Very true. But let's be honest about something right now, right? Not everybody on your defense, well, for most people, I'm sure there are plenty of people who have like millions of coins who just don't care, but for most people, not all of your players on defense are going to have abilities. You know, you're going to have some players obviously play with just the base card itself. And for a lot of people, their defensive tackles don't have abilities. You know, they're just playing with the base card. So you have to you have to make sure that your defensive tackle can hold his own even without the abilities. So anyways, the reason I was bringing this stuff up before about, you know, defensive tackles and corners being hard to review, I do want to ask you guys if any of you guys are interested in helping me review players. I've done this plenty of times in the past. Haven't really done it lately, but if somebody labs with me, right? Somebody plays with me one-on-one, we can focus on that corner, on that defensive tackle. You know, it doesn't matter who wins. Obviously, the game's not going to count. It will definitely speed up the process of the review. You know, obviously, you'll get a huge shout out, you know, during the video and whatnot to help me get the footage. And like I said, I've done this hundreds of times in the past, just haven't done it a lot lately because, you know, just never got around to it. But I'm noticing that the more defensive tackles and corners and such that come out, it'll be a lot easier and more productive to get a review done if somebody would help me, so we can just focus on that particular position. But getting back to Perry, I liked what I saw, but I just didn't see a 500,000 coin performance, because that is about what he's going for right now. So in my opinion, you know, the Mean Joe Green, just the 88 overall Mean Joe Green, the Warren Sapp legend card, those guys for me are still doing perfectly fine. I don't really feel the need to upgrade to William Perry. I understand the abilities, you know, the 1 AP for the inside stuff. That's really about the only selling point. Other than that, if you're the kind of guy who just wants to get a defensive tackle and you're not going to plan to put any kind of abilities because there are other players on your defense that are already taking up those AP spots, I don't feel dropping 500,000 on Perry is going to be the answer. The base card, even with just inside zone, really wasn't that phenomenal in my opinion. And like I said, guys, if you want to help me with the reviews, let me know in the comments. You know, we'll work some stuff out. I would really appreciate the help for those of you who can help, right? But guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys for the Team of the Week reviews. Peace.